John Anderson from the Hornell Sun here with John Koester, Sportsman of the Year, 11-time national champion hill climber. Um, how cool is it to, you travel the country and the world? How cool is it to be here in Hornell, in your backyard, getting on it?
Oh, it's amazing. I was just talking to someone that came up to me and said, they didn't say I'd never heard of you, but they didn't know what we did. So it's so cool to be recognized locally, like you said. Mostly everything we do is at the national level. So to come back home and see everybody that I know and they come and support me, I know that I have a good fan base right here at home, and it's awesome.
And huge crowds. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
the sport that you're in, it's just incredible. The sponsorships, the fans. What is that like? It must be such an adrenaline rush, not just going up the hill, but just the whole atmosphere.
Yeah, it varies hill to hill where we go, but I would say on average we have from anywhere from 3 to 5,000 people. Some hills we get 10,000 people, and that's a lot of people to entertain, and everybody there is just into it. So we do what we can to put on a good show, and if you guys can come out to any hill climbs we have, I would totally recommend it. The closest one to Hornell, New York would be Freemansburg, Pennsylvania. It's about a 3.5 hour drive. So, and they have 2 races a year, one in the spring and one in the fall. So if you guys could make it out to that one, that would be awesome. I'd love to see you.
That's great. So a lot of people obviously grow up playing the traditional sports. What got you into this?
Um, it was bred into my blood. My grandparents owned Arcor cycles, so it was right there from the beginning. And I raced motocross locally, and when I turned 16, which is how old you have to be to get your professional license to race hill climb, um, I did that, and I was hooked since the first race I did. You can race hill climbs younger than 16. It's just at an amateur level. So I, I did motocross for that period of my life and got somewhat complacent with it. Not, I wouldn't say bored, but and then I wanted to try hill climbing, and we did it, and it was amazing.
So that must make the family feel pretty good too. That you're kind of carrying that tradition on. Was that something special for them, especially your grandparents?
Absolutely, they support me, and they went to as many races as they could. I mean, we kind of travel the whole country, so they went to whatever races were possible for them, and it meant the world to me for every race that they were at. And I know they felt the same way towards me, trying to carry on the tradition. So it's just been a whole big community and family deal all together, and it's just been great for me.
So what's next for you? I mean, I know the sport got a lot of really good competitors. You talk about Pennsylvania. There's some good drivers in Pennsylvania. What do you call yourselves? Drivers, riders,
Um, Riders for the most
riders.
part. It depends on who you talk to.
But but the competition is
Yeah,
really good. So
yeah.
what's next for you?
What's next for me is try and continue the streak of being the most winning rider in the history of AMA hill climb, or it's American hill climb. So, and just try and do the best we can and have fun while we're doing it. And the point that we're not having fun, we're not going to do it anymore. So, if you see me out there having fun, I'm going to be racing and putting on a good show for everyone, and just to try and carry on what I've been bred, and just to do everything I can to win. So that's what we're going to do.
Well, judging by the kids and the fans who be coming up, asking for autographs, photos, watching your videos, checking out this awesome bike, John Kester, you're gonna keep this going, man. You're not a 11 and done. So good luck, win another national championship for us.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this past year it was a great year. I got second place in 2 classes by 1 point. So we're still right there. Next year we're hoping to get a couple more championships, maybe 3 if we're really lucky. But no, it's all about the fun and the fans. So I hope anyone out there watching this can make it to any one of our races. It would mean the world to me. Come up and come to our pits and say who you are, where you're from, and we'll give you the special treatment. That's for sure.
VIP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.